Oh, we know how you like it. Raw and uncut with DJ Baker.
Go out there, man. Do your thing. All right, go get it.
Congratulations. Let's get into the BIGO boys. I did see some good stuff coming up from, the BIGO boys, of course, Is that Rico Pruitt over there? Mm-hmm. Can you pull that up, please? Rico and Cam. RiKam right here. Oh, let's go to the first picture with the smoke. I love the effect with the smoke in his mouth. Both hands down. I like that. How do you do that? Usually you do that when you got a puffer in your hand. He's got nothing in his hand, but he's blowing out the smoke. Oh. What club is this, by the way? Is this Bulldogs or something? It looks a little more classy than Bulldogs. They don't look like Bulldogs. That looks like, someone's got a little class. He said, I ain't going to no Bulldogs where they be fighting and stuff. Fighting and tussing. You see my comment up there, right? You know what I'm saying? By the way, shout out to Cam. He says, I love you so much, babe. For real. You're my world and my peace. I can't wait to see what the world has for us. These kids are so grown up now. Can I just tell you, shout out to Rico. I told you this was going to happen. I don't know if you guys ever listened to me. I'm the one who said that Rico Pruitt is a man of a certain age. He's the maturity with the good looks, the boyish looks. You know what I'm saying? If you follow him on BIGO, you've heard this progression. You've heard this maturity. I mean, he still does a couple of dramatic things here and there, but he's basically very level-headed. A lot of people feel like he's always been like that. You know what I mean? I don't know about that. I'm sure he's been, a little bit, I like this though. This is the kind of relationship that you want to see, grow from, the BIGO boys. You know what I mean? Not all relationships are going to be toxic. This one so far is not. They have done, they've done OF material, and they're, still giving you this. I see, what's his name, Cam, doing his job, working, doing his PKs, you know what I mean? Right here. Mm-hmm. He was on the, I happened to come into, one of Cam's, PKs, and he was talking about, how Rico, makes him feel, you know what I mean? And there's so much level of maturity, even when you see someone who may be immature talk about someone that's more mature than them, they all of a sudden sound mature now, right? Because they're talking about him in layers. They're not talking about him in, he's got, great sax and stuff. That goes without saying, right? You figure that stuff out. I think the focus of this relationship is more about, steadiness. The steadiness. That's what he says. You're my peace. Peace is like the number one thing in a relationship. Like if your significant other or the person you're dating, it gives you a sense of peace. I think that's the most attractive thing, and that may not come from someone you may think looks attractive. You may want this and that. But you'll find it in someone that you may not even expect that. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure he didn't expect this to happen. I'm sure, you think about it. He thinks he's cute. You're cute. You don't think you're going to find peace in somebody. At the moment, you're just trying to get some tail. You know what I'm saying? You're just trying to taste the waters. Dip your toe. Let's see what you're riding with. You know what I'm saying? And then the rest comes later. Isn't that how gay men date? You know what I mean? We like to test the waters first. We got to poke it in, stick it in a little bit. Just stick it in a little bit. Can I stick it in a little bit? Remember those days? Just put the tip in. Can I put the tip in? Once the tip in, it's all downhill from there, baby. You know what I mean? The tactics. But I'll be honest with you. I really see these two making it in some form. Like, they haven't had any big blow-ups yet. They seem to have the ability to have two separate lives, two separate, BIGOs. He's done solo stuff. You showed me the solo stuff that Cam did, but he seems to still have this affinity that I'm not going to do anything with anybody else unless it's Rico. and vice versa. We don't know. I don't know. Have you seen Rico recently? Has he put anything out? No, just the stuff that he did with Cam. Listen, I think this is an amazing situation here, and so this is 2025, right? And we've got a lot of things that are going to be on our plate politically and social, economically, and socially. You know what I mean? So we're gonna hope for this relationship to continue to be our peace too, and as long as it's our peace, that they're in peace, I think this is going to be one of the hottest couples of the year. You know what I'm saying? We've already had the dramatic, hottest couple, which was Arqueezy. That was the opposite. But you do remember when they first got together, it was kind of like this, wasn't it? There was kind of like lovey-dovey and stuff like that, you know? And then somehow something turned and that was it. Let's see, though. I have very high hopes for this relationship, but I am a realist, and so I understand. I understand. The mister said they look too much alike. And about the same height, too, right? You know what I mean? It's someone says that I think that Rico is dressing Cam. And if he is, sometimes a brother needs a little help. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with taking a little help from your man who knows how to dress a little bit. You know what I mean? This couple is just did he get rid of all the tattoos? You can see some of the tattoos under his beard, right? They're still working at that. You know what I mean? That takes a lot of work. That takes a lot of money, you know? And as they get deeper and deeper in their relationship and they want to share more and more, when it gets hot out, he's not going to want to have that beard on. You know what I mean? That's going to be too hot. He wants to shave it down, I also would like to see, is anyone going to do a reality show with these two? Have they been approached by anybody? Have they been approached? Well, they need to be approached. Can someone approach these two, please? Can we have somebody? Thank you. Can someone approach these two for a reality show? Because, that'll really filter everything out. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'd like to see how he gets the tattoos off. I like to see, the piece. We'd like to see a little bit of the piece, too. You know what I mean? We also like to see, when they bicker. Sometimes you can tell a couple by the way they bicker. You know what I mean? Exactly. You can tell. Will the cameras affect their relationship, or will the cameras actually enhance their relationship? Everybody thinks it's a death note. Not always. And I'm just saying, you never know. You just never know. But I think a lot of people would benefit from watching these two figure it out. You know what I mean? That's all. You good? You like that, right? All right. Shout out to the BIGO boy love couple, RiKam. We're just going to send them a bucket. Yeah, they deserve it. They've been doing good. You know what I mean? Look like they're just doing the weed and the licks. You know what I mean? Doesn't look like it's anything too hard. You know what I mean? Everyone's face is still in place. Download the We Are You Radio app, everybody. That way you don't miss a thing. Check us out on Live 365. Hit me up at Just Do Dirty on all social medias. Make sure you like and subscribe on the YouTube.
Oh, we know how you like it. Raw and uncut with DJ Baker.
Go out there, man. Do your thing. All right, go get it.